All right, so today we're diving into something that's just massive right now, and that is
huge.
Yeah, absolutely exploding.
Yeah.
Australian online betting.
It's only getting bigger.
Yeah. And, I see all these ads all over the place, these different bookmakers. And I don't know about you, but my head starts to spin when I see, like, over 150 licensed bookmakers out there. Like,
oh, yeah.
Where do you even...
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. How do you even begin?
I mean, it is a real jungle out there.
Right.
And look, with so much competition, all these bookies are just going crazy to try and get your attention.
Oh, yeah?
You've got all these flashy bonuses and crazy promotions. And...
oh, yeah, they all sound so good.
Yeah, they do sound good. But, I mean, how do you sort through all of that? To find the ones that are actually good, the ones that are reliable.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that are actually going to give you a fair shake? That's
exactly why we're here today. So we're taking a deep dive into a guide. And this guide is from betplace.us. And these guys are really interesting. They're called Mighty Tips Experts. And it seems like they've already done all the heavy lifting for us.
I like that.
Yeah, so they've analyzed all these sites.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, so we don't have to.
Oh, fantastic.
And get this. They've come up with a list of the top 13 bookmakers for Aussie punters.
13?
Yeah.
That's a lot better than 141.
Right.
I can handle 13.
I know. It's way more manageable.
Yeah, much more manageable.
It's like they've created a tasting menu of the best.
I like that analogy.
Yeah. So the best that the Aussie betting world has to offer.
Yeah.
And sitting right there at the top of that list is a name. I bet you've heard of Unibet.
Yeah, Unibet, big name.
Everyone knows Unibet, right?
Everyone knows Unibet, but it's not just a name.
Exactly.
What I find really interesting about Unibet is they have this laser focus on Australian sports.
Oh, yeah.
They've really gone all in on, like, rugby,
AFL,
Aussie rules, cricket, you name it.
Yeah.
They really seem to understand the local market.
Yeah, okay, so they're speaking our language. They're speaking our language.
Which is a good start.
That's a good start.
But these Mighty Tips experts, they go deeper than that.
Good.
They say that Unibet consistently offers competitive odds on Aussie sports.
Okay.
Especially for live betting.
Very important.
Yeah. So if you're the kind of person who likes to get in on the action while the game is unfolding, they might be a good fit for you.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they've got live streaming for a lot of events.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So imagine you're watching the footy.
Okay.
And you can place a bet right there in the app as the game's changing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's next level engagement.
It is next level. That's like multitasking at its finest.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So that's definitely one for the multitaskers out there. But what if you're more into the classic kind of betting, you know, you place your bets beforehand.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of sit back and watch the results roll in.
You relax.
Yeah, you relax.
Okay. I like that.
More of a traditionalist. Well, in that case, Bet365 might be more your speed.
Bet365. Okay.
Yeah, another big name.
Huge.
And they've been named Bookmaker of the Year multiple times.
Really?
Yeah, and the Mighty Tips experts say that it's because they're consistently good across the board.
So it's not just about the awards, it's about what's behind them.
Exactly. They don't necessarily excel in any one area.
Oh, interesting.
But they're solid in every category.
Okay.
Good odds, a reliable platform, decent customer service.
Okay.
So they're like the dependable all-rounder of the betting world.
Okay. I like that. Dependable.
Dependable.
It's what you want when you're putting your hard-earned money down.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I got to ask, are their payouts as quick as their reputation?
Actually, yes.
Oh, really?
Bet365 is known for super fast withdrawals, often within an hour.
Within an hour?
Yeah, very quick.
So no waiting around for your winnings?
Nope.
That's a big plus in my book.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, but let's be honest.
Okay.
Sometimes we want something a little bit more exciting.
Exciting? Okay.
A little bit more unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Ah, you're talking about Betfair.
Betfair.
The betting exchange. No, this is where things get really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
So instead of betting against the house like you do with traditional bookmakers, with Betfair, you're betting against other punters.
Wait, so it's like a marketplace of bettors?
It is.
Each with their own opinions and strategies.
Precisely.
Wow.
It's a whole different dynamic.
Okay.
So imagine you think a certain horse is overhyped.
Okay.
On a normal site, you're kind of stuck betting against it, hoping it loses.
Yeah. Okay.
But on Betfair, you can actually set your own odds.
No way.
Yeah. You can say, I'll bet this horse won't win at these odds.
Wow.
And another user who disagrees can take that bet.
So it's like, I can be the bookie.
In a way, yes.
That's crazy.
You're setting the terms and someone else is deciding whether to take you up on them.
That sounds
Very strategic.
Incredibly strategic.
It is.
You really have to think ahead and anticipate what other punters are thinking.
You do.
It's like chess, not checkers.
That's a great way to put it. It definitely attracts a certain type of bettor.
Right.
Someone who enjoys analyzing the odds, predicting market trends.
Yeah.
Outsmarting their fellow punters.
Outsmarting the competition.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
No.
You got to be brave to jump into the Betfair exchange.
I can see that.
But high rewards as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Betfair for the high-stakes players.
Yeah.
The ones who like to live on the edge.
That's right.
But what about the rest of us?
Okay.
What if we're looking for a site that's been around the block?
Yeah.
One that's got a bit of history, a bit of tradition behind it.
Well, in that case, you can't go past Ladbrokes.
Ladbrokes, okay.
They're the oldest continuous betting company out there.
Really?
Dating all the way back to the 1800s.
Wow, that's impressive.
Talk about a legacy.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That is a very long time.
But are they keeping up with the times?
Good question.
Or are they stuck in the past?
Yeah.
With outdated technology and limited options?
I mean, you'd think that, but actually that's where they surprised me.
Okay.
While Ladbrokes definitely embraces their heritage, they've also got some hidden gems.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Spill the tea. What kind of gems are we talking about?
Well, for starters, they have a massive focus on smaller soccer leagues.
Really?
Over 100 of them.
100?
Yeah.
Smaller soccer leagues.
Smaller soccer leagues, everything from obscure European leagues to South American tournaments you probably never even heard of.
Wait, hold on. Ladbrokes focuses on small soccer leagues.
They do.
Is that what Aussie punters want? I mean, isn't it all about the AFL?
Yeah, and the big international games.
Yeah.
You'd think so, right?
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised.
Okay.
There's a growing market for these niche leagues.
Oh, interesting.
It could be because people are looking for better value, or maybe they're just passionate about a specific team or region.
Right.
Whatever the reason, Ladbrokes has clearly tapped into this trend.
Okay, so they're catering to the hardcore soccer fans.
Yeah.
The ones who follow the sport beyond the mainstream.
The ones who know their stuff.
That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
actually. It shows they're not just about the big names and the obvious choices.
Exactly. It's about depth and variety.
Yeah.
They're giving punters options they won't find anywhere else.
I like that. Okay, so we've got Unibet for the Aussie sports enthusiasts.
Yeah.
We've got Bet365 for the reliability seekers.
Uh-huh.
Betfair for the strategic masterminds.
Right.
And Ladbrokes for the niche soccer fanatics.
The specialists.
The specialists.
Yeah.
But what about the true blue Aussie rules fans?
Okay.
Where do they fit into all of this?
Well, for them, there's one clear front runner, Ned's.
Ned's.
This bookmaker is all about AFL, and they go deep. We're talking extensive betting menus with over 150 options, including player props.
Oh, yeah, player props. That's where you can bet on very specific things a player might do in a game.
Yeah.
Like how many goals they'll score, or even how many tackles they'll make.
It's next level AFL betting, if you're into that kind of thing.
It's getting granular.
It is.
I like it.
And they also have this crazy thing called Live Multi-Builder.
Okay.
For AFL, you can combine bets on the same game as it's happening.
What?
So you could bet on who wins the quarter and who kicks the next goal, all in one bet.
Wow.
It's super high stakes, super exciting.
Okay, that sounds intense.
It is.
I can just imagine the adrenaline rush as you're watching the game and adjusting your bets on the fly.
On the edge of your seat?
Yeah. But not everyone's into that kind of pressure.
That's true.
Some people prefer a more laid-back approach.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
And for those who value simplicity and ease of use, there are plenty of other options.
Yeah, okay.
Like Better Boom Bet, Palmer Bet Blue Bet, and Top Sport, for example.
Okay, what do they all have in common?
Well, they're all missing one key feature.
Okay, what's that?
Live betting.
Really no live betting at all?
No live betting.
In this day and age.
It seems counterintuitive, right?
Yeah. It did.
But maybe they're focusing on other strengths.
Okay.
Like competitive odds or a super user-friendly platform.
I once lost a bet because my internet cut out.
Oh.
Right? So I was trying to place a live bet.
Oh, that's rough.
So this whole no live betting thing, I get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes simpler is better.
Absolutely. It's all about finding what works for you.
Right.
Maybe you're the type of person who likes to plan your bets beforehand.
Yeah.
And then just sit back and enjoy the game without constantly checking your phone.
Yeah. Or maybe you're like me and you just get easily distracted by shiny objects.
Right.
And in that case, maybe staying away from live betting is a good strategy.
Good point. Good point. Speaking of shiny objects, we haven't even talked about PickleBet, Dabble, and SwiftBet yet.
Okay, let's break them down.
Right.
What makes them stand out?
Well, PickleBet is a haven for esports enthusiasts.
Esports, okay.
They've got a huge selection of games to bet on, from League of Legends to Dota 2 to Counter-Strike.
Esports is just exploding right now.
It is mad.
It makes sense that there are dedicated platforms like Picklebet catering to this growing market.
Absolutely. Then you've got Dabble.
Dabble. Okay.
Which is a mobile-only platform with a strong social focus.
So it's like Instagram for bettors?
Kinda.
You can share your bets, follow your friends, and maybe even trash talk a little.
Exactly. It's all about creating a community around betting.
Okay.
And making it a more interactive experience.
That's pretty innovative.
Yeah.
It shows how technology is changing the way we bet and interact with each other.
It really is. All right, last but not least, we've got SwiftBet.
SwiftBet. Okay, what's their deal?
SwiftBet is all about future bets.
Future bets.
So if you're the type of person who enjoys the anticipation of a big event months away, this is the site for you. Yeah, they've got a huge selection of future markets, from who will win the next AFL premiership to who will be the next prime minister.
Wow.
So you can really think long-term and strategize your bets.
It's like a crystal ball for sports and politics.
It is.
You can place your bets now and then see how your predictions play out over time.
Exactly. It's a different mindset for sure.
Yeah.
But for those who enjoy the thrill of long-term speculation, SwiftBet offers a unique and exciting platform.
Right. So we've covered a lot of ground here, from the Aussie sports specialist to the esports enthusiast to the future predictors.
We have.
It's amazing how much variety there is in the Australian betting landscape.
It is. It's a testament to how vibrant and competitive the market is.
Yeah.
There's truly something for everyone.
It's incredible to see how these bookmakers are carving out their own niches, almost like specialized boutiques catering to different tastes.
I like that analogy.
It makes you realize that choosing a betting site is more than just picking a name.
Right.
It's about finding one that aligns with your betting style, your interests, and even your personality.
Absolutely. And that's where BetPlace.us and their Mighty Tips experts come in.
Right.
They've done the groundwork analyzing these sites based on key factors like security odds, bonuses, payouts, apps, and customer service.
It's like they've created a roadmap to help us navigate this jungle.
They have
pointing out the hidden gems and warning us about the potential pitfalls.
Exactly. Remember, these factors all interweave to create a comprehensive picture of a bookmaker's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
It's about finding the right balance for you.
Right. Like if you're all about fast payouts, Bet365 seems like a no-brainer with their 1-hour withdrawals.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe you're someone who prioritizes a vast selection of betting markets.
Yeah.
And then Ladbrokes, with their niche soccer focus, might be more appealing.
It could be.
It all comes down to understanding your priorities as a better focus.
Absolutely.
What drives you? Is it value, convenience, variety, or maybe a sense of community?
Good question.
Speaking of community, I'm still thinking about Dabble and their social focus.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to see how they're blending betting with social media. I wonder if that's the future of the industry.
I think it could be.
A more interactive, connected experience.
It takes sense, especially with younger audiences who are used to sharing everything online.
Oh, yeah.
From their meals to their travel plans. Why not their bets, too?
Right. It makes betting less about solitary wagering and more about sharing the excitement, the wins, and even the losses with a group of like-minded people.
Yeah.
Almost like a virtual pub where everyone's gathered around the TV cheering on their favorite team.
I like that.
And for those who are passionate about a specific sport, like esports, having a dedicated platform like Picklebet can be a game changer.
Definitely.
They can dive deep into the stats, the players, the strategies. It's a whole different level of engagement.
Absolutely. It's like finding your tribe.
Yeah.
People who speak your language and understand your obsessions.
This deep dive has really opened my eyes to how diverse and nuanced the world of Australian online betting has become.
It's come a long way.
It's a far cry from the days of simply walking into a tab and placing a bet on the horses.
Yeah, those were simpler times.
Technology has transformed the industry, giving us more choices, more information, and more control than ever before.
It really has.
But with so many options, it's easy to feel overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah.
That's why resources like BetPlace.us are so valuable.
Absolutely.
They've curated the best of the best, giving us a starting point for our own exploration.
They've done a lot of the hard work for us.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm left with one final question for you, the listener. Which bookmaker is calling your name? Are you drawn to the Aussie sports focus of Unibet, the reliability of Bet365, the strategic thrill of Betfair?
Or maybe you've discovered a hidden gem like Ladbrokes or a niche platform that caters to your specific passions.
Whatever your choice, remember to bet responsibly, have fun, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
And a huge thank you to BetPlace.us for providing the insights that made this deep dive possible.
Until next time, folks, happy betting.